Hi, this is Mel from MelPinkJournals, and this is a junk journal I used from January 2025 to May 2025, and it's really stuffed full. So I will show you a flip through of this journal and tell you a bit about it. This is a perfectly penned journal, but I removed the hardcover and put on this jeans fabric as a soft cover so that it's more flexible, and I really enjoyed the paper. And the cover I recycled as a junk journal, but this is another theme. So let me show you something. So I put in my key. I know my key, but I like to have it here, and sometimes I refer back to it and to look up which sign is for what, with which symbol. And at the beginning I put in these acetates and some vellums. So for example, this is something I printed out from Pinterest or Pixabay, something like this, and I used white washi. This is my index. And I have a few more index pages, but I just needed one index page. So in my next bullet journal, I just set up one index page. So these are blank. This is an acetate I created by myself, for example. So a few more index pages. This is a future log. I created it 1 month for one page for a month, but I did not use it. So I did not did a future log again. And I tipped in these acetates, and this vellum. This is from, I think, from Action or something like this, so from something like the dollar store. I really enjoyed the look, but I did not use my future log, so I don't need it in my next bullet journal. Oops, because I plan digital, to be honest. My junk journal now is more like this. I did by my own. I created by my own. My junk journal is more, my bullet journal is more like. Oh, let me adjust the light a bit. I think it's a bit too bright. It's a bit difficult to see it in the camera. Okay, I think this is better. Hopefully. I plan digital, so I don't. I use my bullet journal more like a diary, more for memory keeping, to say so. So this is a January overview. I created this in Canva, and I use this Josephine bow design bow tabs to mark every new month. January task I did not use, so I did not do this again. So this starts on the 10th of January, and I will just flip through because I cannot tell you so much about it. Alright, this is from Josephine Bow Designs again. I love this weekend stickers, and here I had some space left, so I put on some stickers and so on. I tried to find out which is the perfect, and I covered up some things I did not want to share. Here I had really much space left, so I put on these really beautiful stickers. So I tried to find out which setup is the best for me, but I think I found it out. So my next bullet journal has another setup, and this video is online right now, so the next setup. So if you're interested in how I set up my bullet journal now, you can just watch the setup video for the bullet journal and or the June 2025 setup. So I will just flip through it. As you can see, sometimes I did not use my bullet journal really much. Did not know what to write down, and I did not write down anything. So I try to use my bullet journal really every day, but sometimes it does not happen. Here's the start of February. No. Maybe it's the start of February. I did not use it for a while. Yes, this is the start because I have the Josephine Bow Design bow tab. Here I did a bit of long-term journaling and so on and so on. This is like a collection, so set up for a new bujo. So some notes I took and so on. Here were some trackers I tried out and so on and so on. This is a free printable from Notebook Therapy. This is my cross-off calendar from March. Again, Josephine Bow Design bow tab. This is what was special, so I tried this out. This is from a free calendar from nceosweb.com, but I did not use it. As you can see, I did not fill it out. And this I kept. This is my book tracker, so I like to see which books I read and listened to. Here I tracked if I used my bullet journal, if I got up at 5 o'clock, which I did not do really often in this month. if I did my meditation, this is the app I use. If I did some crafting, reading, writing a letter. This was a mood tracker. I did not use really much, as you can see, so I tried out different things. Here I put in some ephemera from my daily life. Here are some sites I don't want to share. Again, some ephemera, just some journaling. I used washi tape, sometimes I used stickers, sometimes I didn't. But now I found the style I wanted to use. Daily memories, I just put in 3 things, that's it. What I kept is my daily or monthly cross-off calendar and my book log calendar. So this again is from anciosweb.com, and this calendar, this has some book images here, which is really fine. These are from Notebook Therapy. I use them every month, and I use, and as you can see here, my bullet journal is broken a bit, but I think it will stay in place. It's fine for me. And I use Tomoe river paper because it's really, really thin. I love it. So again, trying to track if I used my bujo, which I did on the most of the days. This acetate I did by myself. I tried to get up at 5. It worked out okay in April. I did not do my meditation so often. I did craft or write a letter or something like this every day, which is good. Here I tracked some books. Now I do it in my junk journal, but here I tracked some books in my bullet journal. Here I put in some ephemera from my daily life. Here again, this is really thick. Here I did some stitching and I wanted to put it in, but I do these kind of things now in my junk journal, not in my bullet journal. Here I did not use any stickers, but this was too plain for me, to be honest. And I use pink. I always use pink as my color because I don't like to change up things. Here are a few things I did not do, but anyway, maybe I will put them so move them over into the next bullet journal. Maybe I don't, but I don't think I will move them over. They are not so important in the meanwhile at the moment. So I don't like to change colors because I have different washi tapes and day stickers and planner stickers and things like this. And it's not, for me, I have an overview. So it looks really, really chaotic. But for me, it gives me a good overview for the things that are important for me. It says Hello May. anciosweb.com again. This I created by myself. Cross-off calendar for May. Here I tried to use something a bit of, oh, this came off, okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. The stickers do not stick so well, but I want to use them up. Here I put some fabric in, so I tried out different things. This is again a book track. I use this book stickers. So book tracking was really good. Oh, I forgot to write down what I read. No, what I listened to. This was an audiobook. I will put this in later because I don't remember the name of the audiobook right now. Here again, I tried to track if I used my bullet journal. I think I did it nearly every day. I just put on the rest of the stickers, to be honest. Get up at 5. I think I did not get up at 5 so often, but I did not track this, so I don't know. I tried to build some habits, but because I use so many stickers and I really like the style, for me I have an overview. But if I use different colors of pens, I would not have an overview for myself. So I used a black pen here because this sticker is not paper, but it's more like plastic. So usually I use this pen, which is an Energel from Pentel 0.7. Really love this. I have this in different colors, but I only use the pink one for my bullet journal. And then I usually use something like this, so a CD and DVD marker, a permanent marker in black, to write on spaces where I put down plastic, for example a clear tape, something like this. But now I have this Edding 400 permanent marker in pink. It is a bit thicker than this pen, but so I can stay in my color. Here I tried out using some boxes just to separate the page a bit more. So I had some sections. It was fine, but it was not the perfect thing for me. So I tried this out for a few days. Here I did not fill out some spaces, just a bit of here. And here I did it another way. I tried to separate the page a bit. And sometimes I journal upside down. I like this really much. Don't know what this is. Oh, this is a sticker. Okay, this is fine. So decorative stickers and so on. Here I put on some things I did not want to share. Now I have this kind of important box, and then these check off boxes where I just write down things and use my key. And sometimes I journal in this direction, as you can see here, just because of the space, and I like the look of it. Here I did not write down so many things. Usually I try to write down a few things that happened on this day. Again, journaling in this direction. Here I had a few more to-dos. Here I did not write down so many things, but this can happen. But I try to write down things on every day. Here I put my bullet journal upside down and wrote something here. Just because I had some space left here, I put on these things here to cross off, and then I had some space here, and I wanted to write in another way so that I don't think. So this is the way I use it, so that I did not think this was going on here, but this is another section. So, but anyway, I just wanted to show you some things. And I staple in stickers which I put on surfaces I cannot remove them from, or I use clear tape to stick them down, or I have stickers like this that just stick down by themselves. So it looks really, really messy. I love it so much. So this is the kind of setup I use right now. So I try to, oh, I forgot, I try to put down from when to when I worked. Then this is something like an important or remember box, and here I put down anything that happens on the day. Okay, this is the last day of May 2025. Here I tracked my steps. I track it on my smartphone with an app, and then I just filled out the spaces. And here I did the same thing for my water intake. This is, I cannot show you because on this page there's something I don't want to share, but this is from the pen loop from the Perfectly Penned notebook. I just glued in. Here I took some notes and I wrote down which goals or habits I want to track in my next bullet journal. So that's it for this flip through of this really chunky thing. So this will go into my into my shelf. This will go into my shelf where I have my other bullet journals. So thanks for watching. If you are interested in another setup video, just watch the videos I created before and stay tuned for the next videos. Bye!